Okay, so apparently the PlayStation 5 is supposed to come out this holiday weekend, which has been confirmed. So it's like around November,
Yeah,
which is very normal because a lot of Sony and Microsoft and a lot of consoles like to release during the holiday, Black Friday thing, so everybody can pick
yeah.
it up, right?
Christmas
But
shopping. Yeah,
yeah, and apparently a lot of a lot of the manufacturing was being held up because of the whole virus thing.
yeah.
But what do you think of the console? That how it looks and stuff.
Someone cut off the top of Doug Dimmadum's hat, and they turned it into a games console. The PS5 memes are great. It looks like a good console, and I'm kind of at first when I saw it, I was kind of weary because like the way I have my PS4
hmm
is I have it so it's lying down.
Yeah, same.
So I was when I saw it standing up, I was like, "Can you make it lie down?" And I saw that you can, which I'm fine with.
I don't know. I
And
feel like it's gonna take a lot of space, and
yeah,
that's my only issue with that. Is that as cool as it looks, like if I wanted to keep it in a concealed space, which is not recommended because it could overheat and stuff like that.
yeah,
Which I hope they actually fix that issue with this console.
mm,
Probably they probably won't
yeah.
because they're
I
probably gonna
think
go the cheap way. But
might
that's
be
my
good
only
since
issue
the
with it.
console's white, because
hmm
like white, the color black attracts heat and stores heat or whatever. So I think it's good that's white because that's less likely to explode from overheating.
Yeah, yeah, that makes more
Um,
sense if you think about it. Yeah.
and then the new controller looks alright. So
I think the new
I don't
controller
know.
looks very sleek. I personally like it because it's like all white and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people have been like, "Oh, we want
Damn.
the black version of this console and like give us the
Yeah,
classic version or something." Personally, I
it's
like
like
it.
it's like the Xbox 360 when it
hmm
originally came out white, and then they started just making black ones.
Yeah, I think the black versions are kind of like generic and like boring. Like the what
Yeah,
if you make it look white and stuff, I think it looks more futuristic and more modern. It's probably because of the
yeah.
minimalistic style of it. So I
It's
don't know.
technological.
Yeah. Like, have you seen any of
Um,
the renditions of what or fan renditions of the PS5?
I have not.
Have you seen any
Do
of
I
the
want to see them?
previous? Well, I don't know. Personally I haven't seen any of the new of any fan renditions, but I've seen like the PS4 theories and stuff like a long time ago before it even
Yeah.
came out. It was supposed to be people thought it was going to be made out of glass or something and have be the circle thing with
Like a
like
glass
glass.
game console.
Yeah, or something like that. Which obviously they're never going to do because it could break and that they would just have to
Yeah,
increase the price
unless
to
they
like
make like
$1,000 or
unbreakable
something.
unbreakable glass.
That or like make it into like plexiglass or something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know. Which is horrible. It'd
because
feel
then you'd see the inside of the console and everything, and that's not something I want to see.
yeah.
Like, if I'm driving a car, I don't want to see what's going on inside of it.
hmm
I keep comparing things to cars today. Jeez, like I compared Isekai to another. Jeez, what's on my mind?
I don't know.
Um,
Maybe you want like a car or something like that, or you just want to get out and drive.
I need to fix my car.
Oh well, that's
It's,
probably
I've
why.
had it for like 2 years and the battery's dead.
Oh wow.
That's why you don't get a car before you can drive, kids.
So they say that
um,
the specs
yeah,
of the system is like more powerful. Like I don't know if you played Spider-Man on the PS4 version,
I
but
did.
apparently, you know how you go through the subway. Apparently, it loads within like 2 seconds now instead of like
Mm.
10 seconds or something. So what do you think
I
about
saw
that?
um, I saw a comparison thing for the specs of
hmm
the new Xbox and the PS5,
hmm
and the Xbox is apparently more powerful, but very slightly.
hmm
And I'm pretty sure they like teased or they like leaked. I'm sure it was a fake leak. Price point I saw it was like cheaper than the PS4 was at release,
hmm
which kind of disheartens me because it means it might not be as big of an upgrade as the PS4 to the PS3 to the PS4. Like it might just be a very minor upgrade, but I, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. It's good to have something that's running quickly because my internet's not doing that, so I need a console that can.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think about the digital version of the PS5? Looks like there's kind of slowly integrating digital and trying to phase out physical consoles and stuff like that.
I don't think physical games like discs are ever going to die out, because what's good about them is after you finished it, you can like trade it into a shop and get money back. So you can get money after you finished it, so someone else can play it. While with digital, you finish something, you just delete it and it's gone. So I think physical isn't ever going to completely die, but I think digital is slowly becoming more and more normal. Like, I've found myself... I have 2 games downloaded on my PS4 now because of how much space Modern Warfare takes up.
Right.
Like, it's like, I think over 200 gigs at this point for one game.
Jeez, that's crazy.
I don't know how big it is. Yeah, it is. It takes me like a week every time it needs to update.
Dang.
So, yeah, the update's like 60 gigs every time.
That's just crazy.
I think, and that's something I've got downloaded, so I think digital's slowly becoming the norm, but physical's always going to be around.
What do you think about the whole, your library, like the things you bought on the PS4? Do you think they'll transfer over to the PS5? Like all the digital games? Yeah, because like I spent a good chunk of money.
I want to play Persona 5 on a PS5. But I don't know. If it doesn't transfer over, then it's not a very good idea.
Yeah, apparently it's backwards compatible, so I don't know.
They might make it so that you have to like pay or something to access your old library.
That'd be so like have PlayStation
like
Plus and
if they make,
push that
yeah,
more.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, that's one way to making more money. Sony, hit me up for more ideas.
At me on Twitter for more ideas.
What do you think of the launch titles for the PS5?
Okay, have you seen the box art for the new Spider-Man game?
Yeah.
What do you think? Because I love it.
Same. It looks really cool.
It looks smooth. I like the contrast of like PS4, for example, had the contrast of like the blue box with the red Spider-Man, and this has the white box, black Spider-Man. That's not racist. His costume's black.
Right.
So I like it. I think the range of titles is good because they've got like games for everyone releasing. The only game I really care about so far is Spider-Man, because I haven't played any of the other games, because I know most of them are like sequels to stuff or just follow-ups. And the only game I've played is Spider-Man, and I'd mainly look forward to the story part of it, and I hope it has co-op, because they could do that, but I don't think they will. So I think the range of titles is good. It's a good sort of variety, so like everyone can enjoy something about the new console. It's a good way to market the console.
Are you gonna get it at launch or anything, or like within the first year of launch?
I'll get it within the first year, definitely. I don't know when though.
Personally, I'm probably gonna wait it out for 2 years and probably buy it.
So the price goes down.
Well, it's not only about the price; it's more about the library too. If it's confirmed that it's not backwards compatible with a lot of my games or anything like that, then I'm gonna wait it out, because at that point it's not worth it, because the PS4 is already good enough for me because it has a really lot of good games. But
yeah,
I don't know about the PS5 if they don't make it backwards compatible.
The thing with the PS4 is like, I think do you remember when the PS4 and the Xbox One came out, how they slowly stopped making games for like the Xbox 360 and PS3, and like when the Switch came out, they stopped releasing 3DS games.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna do that, because these consoles have been up for like 7 years without an upgrade. Like 6 or 7 years. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep releasing games for it while releasing them on the PS5 as well. Like the PS5 might end up just being an upgrade of the 4 instead of just a whole new console.
Right.
But if they do sort of replace the PS4, they will hopefully make games backwards compatible.
Yeah, because for me, that would be probably the biggest deal breaker, especially after investing a lot of hours and money into the PS4. I'm pretty upset if they like, oh, nope, sorry, you can't play any of your old games, or you can't download your library.
A big problem with this for me is like when I transferred from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, I got Grand Theft Auto 5, which I had on my Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
And they made it so your online account can't transfer over after a certain amount of time. So, like, after the game came out on Xbox One, you had, like, I think it was like a year or something to transfer your character over.
Mm-hmm.
And I missed that, so I couldn't put my character over. So a lot of things sort of like, since a lot of things are online, so like Final Fantasy 14, for example, you play that, you might understand this. If they somehow make it so your character from PS4 can't go over to PS5, if they put that game onto PS5, that would annoy a lot of people. So backwards compatibility with save data, especially, would be a good idea.
Yeah, for sure. And I could also see them like promoting that with like, oh, you just upload your save data to the PS Plus account, and you can just download it on your PS5 or something like that. I
mean, I back up all my save data like online anyway, so hopefully I'm okay.
I haven't really gotten PlayStation Plus in a long time. I used to get it for Overwatch, but after realizing that the PC is better for Overwatch and overall it's just free to play online on Overwatch, I just decided not to buy or get the PlayStation Plus thing anymore.
PS Plus is like a monthly gamble for me. If I like the free games, I get a free game. If I don't, I pay to be able to play online.
Yeah. Like for me, since online isn't a big focus when it comes to the kind of games I play, I don't really care for it. But I guess since you play a lot of online games, it really matters for you.
I mean, yeah. I PlayStation would be fine without PS Plus because it's just, when you think about it, it's not important. Like, you get discounts monthly and you get free games, but it's not really free because you're spending like money on it, on the membership.
Right.
It's like the Xbox Game Pass, where I don't know how much it is, but you get hundreds of games, I think it is, for free. But at the same time, it's not free because you're paying for the pass. I don't know, it feels like a hidden scam.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know.
Sounds like the worst village from Naruto. The village hidden in a scam.
Oh my god.
It's just filled with like Nigerian princes.
Oh my god. Yeah, I could yeah, that's pretty bad.
But I think memberships like that they need to have something like real oof to them. To really make it worth it. Like Xbox Live, for example, everyone had gold back in the Xbox 360 days because you could talk in parties, you could play with friends. But if you had like silver, which is if your gold ran out, you'd go down to silver. You couldn't do any of that. Like you could only message people.
Right.
So I think a lot of stuff sort of depends on the way they handle memberships. So PS5 hopefully focuses less on making money through memberships and more on making money through good games. Yeah,
I can agree with that, yeah.
You know, the corporate people, they love money.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, they got to make a profit somehow, considering that if they release it at a lower margin than, or at the same margin as a PS4, then they're definitely going to lose out on a lot of money. So I'm sure they're going to be focusing a lot on their online services and stuff.
I think so. You know how there's like a price range for games when they come out. It's like over here, it's like £40 to £60.
Right.
I think whenever they bring a console out, that goes up a bit. So I feel like it might go up from like £40 to £60 to like £50 to £70. So games are going to become more expensive because the consoles run easier, the graphics are better, so the game takes up more space. So it costs more money. But
right,
I feel like that's how they're going to make their money. Online memberships and raising game prices.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, I believe like the 2K games or something on the PS5, it's going to be $70 instead of $60.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's only for a 2K basketball game, which sucks because
just
they're
go
known
outside
for
and play real basketball.
Bro, yeah, exactly, pretty much. I never
stop being a loser.
That.
Go play real basketball.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just the PS5. I'm pretty excited for it just because of the the processing power and how fast it runs, but I guess you can kind of get that already on the PC. But for those who rather just buy a console and play it like that, I guess it's pretty good.
Better than built. Like, you can sit back with a controller and relax with a PS4 with a TV, like a big TV, and not all like PCs and laptops and whatever can do that.
Right.
So I think consoles are always going to have their appeal because they're like, families can get consoles. Like, I know people who use consoles just for like Netflix and stuff.
Oh yeah, same.
So consoles are always going to have sort of that. Everyone can use them for little gaming PCs are like for gamers.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess that's the PS5 in general. Hopefully it has stuff that I actually like, and I might pick it up. But if not, then I probably won't pick it up for another 3 years, maybe. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with that too. But
something I'm like curious about with it is a lot of PS4 games have been delayed.
Yeah, they're probably gonna re-release it on PS5 or have it like
that's what I'm thinking.
Integrate PS5 components.
Backwards compatibility. You buy it for the PS4 and you play it on your PS5.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Hopefully.